What is up to my next gen millionaires? Plutus here, and today we need to have an AA meeting. Not Alcoholics Anonymous, no. Something far more crucial to people that want to be millionaires, and that is ambition and attitude. Which, quite frankly, it's pretty simple. If you have an ambition, and the attitude that goes along with it is poor, the ambition is useless. You ready?
Yeah.
It's not even. So, for the second part of our AA meeting, attitude and ambition, I got Ryan Vinegar with me right now, and she's going to be repping the thought process of girls of how attitude and ambition go together when guys approach them. So if a guy approaches you and he's like super confident versus he comes over to you and he's like very hesitant in his voice, can you tell? And when you can tell, how do you handle those situations?
You can definitely tell when a guy approaches you if he's confident or hesitant. When he's confident, he's going to have a good energy that comes off of him. You can tell by his body language. He's going to be very expressive, and he's just going to be good with his wordplay, and he's going to know how to get your attention and get you to want to pursue him. And when he's hesitant, you can tell immediately, at least for me. Usually they'll have bad posture, they'll be closed off, closed-minded, and you can just tell from the vibe that he doesn't really know what to say to interest you.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So basically it's posture, body language, and
Intention,
yeah. But you would say there's a clear distinction,
there's a clear barrier between
Yeah.
confidence and hesitance for sure.
And you think that attitude makes a huge difference on whether or not the girl or yourself will get out there or not?
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. Okay. Another question for you is, like you said before, body language, but like, can you give some examples of how you can tell if a guy has self-doubt and his attitude's good?
Yeah, for sure. So body language, first off, like you can tell they're confident when they're more expressive with it. Even if they, I saw this theory when they're more expressive, like pointing outwards, that just gives off like a vibe that they know. You can tell that they're more confident. But,
so like moving your arms a lot, talking
Yeah.
versus like kind of the guys like this.
Because it shows that they're more expressive and know what they're talking about and are passionate about.
That doesn't make sense. Definitely. When I'm passionate about something, I'm using my hands and talking.
Exactly.
When I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm just kind of sitting there
you're
like.
most of the times they're not even aware of it if they're like unconfident.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, I've been in that position too. When I'm talking to a girl, I'm just nervous, and in that position, you're so worried about dumb things that you're not even thinking. You're kind of
and you're so over-aware, you're not realizing what you're actually doing.
I mean, I've been in both positions. I definitely know that you don't want to have the attitude of putting yourself in a little ball because people can read that, like you're saying. You can easily read.
Yeah, you can easily see there's a disconnection there.
So my last question for you. What else can a bad attitude, again, this is about ambition, so the ambition is to get the girl's number, but what else can go along with a bad attitude besides lack of confidence?
Yeah, so when you come off, like, obviously with a bad attitude, you can definitely come off as overconfident and even cocky, and that's definitely not what a girl's looking for. Maybe some girls are, but most girls are looking for authenticity and kindness, and you definitely do not want to come off as too overconfident. You can have a healthy amount of confidence, but then there's a difference between like healthy confidence.
Well, that's not genuine confidence. If you're overcompensating, it's not genuine, and you can definitely see through not genuine confidence.
Yeah, for sure. So just be straight with your intentions, and you should be.
Well, guys, that's how attitude and ambition goes together for the realm of talking to women you're interested in. I'm sure the vice versa works too. If a girl is talking to a guy she wants to pursue, it's all about the attitude and ambition matching and not having a bad attitude. Anyway, Ryan, thank you for doing this. Thank you for answering questions. Appreciate it.
See you guys.
The second part of our AA meeting, Attitude and Ambition, we're talking about something really, really relevant to attitude and ambition, which is working out. A lot of people have ambitions to get this kind of body or to lose weight, but because of their attitude, they do not accomplish their goal. So today I brought Evan.
What's up, guys?
And he's basically going to explain how he combined his attitude and ambition to actually accomplish the ambition, which was to get that physique. So Evan, what made you have the ambition or want this body?
I saw a picture online of a famous celebrity I look up to, and that person looked really good to me, and so I strive for that, and I wanted to look like that person.
So you got a goal.
Yes.
The goal was the ambition.
Absolutely.
So now, how did you achieve the goal, which you did, to have a six-pack and that kind of body?
Just working out every single day and having a good attitude in order to maintain that ambition was always having a good attitude. In order to get anywhere in life, anything in life, you have to have a good attitude.
So
stay positive.
You were very positive this year.
Absolutely.
You believed you could do it.
Yes. If you believe in something, no matter what anyone tells you to say you can't do it, always strive for it because proving people wrong is what it's really about.
Now, where do people go wrong in not actually accomplishing their goal for a certain body?
People really tend to go wrong, especially when it comes to giving up is when they get tired.
That's right.
Waking up every day, the first thing when you set that alarm and you set up your snooze, that's the first mistake people make sometimes.
They stay in. So from the start, you're saying these people have bad attitudes from the start.
You're making an excuse already.
So guys, what I'm hearing is excuses is another way of phrasing bad attitudes, and clearly he accomplished it. So if you want to, you set your ambition, which is a goal for the gym, whether it's losing weight or getting his kind of body, and you have to have a good attitude with it. You need to have the attitude that is not saying, I'm going to snooze, I'm going to give up because I'm tired. Because if you give up when you're tired, you will not accomplish it. So one example of ambition and attitude working together would be schoolwork. So let's say college. Let's say you have a math and an English class, and your ambition is to get A's, both classes. But this is where it comes an attitude. Attitude will completely determine whether your ambition is actually executed or not. If you come into these classes with the attitude, regardless of ambition, with your attitude that the work is, let's say it's math and English again, that the work is too hard, the math is too complicated and you probably can't understand it, and your attitude with the English is that, wow, this research paper is going to be a lot of hours, I don't know if it's worth it. Well, you believe that the math is too hard, so you preemptively told yourself you couldn't execute your goal. Your attitude was so bad that your ambition is pointless because you believed you could not do the math before you even started. So right there is an example how attitude and ambition have to go together. You have to have the proper attitude with the ambition for the ambition to work. Now, if you're positive and say, hey, this math is a challenge for me, this math class is going to be hard, but I will put in the time or go to whatever I have to go to, find a tutor, do what I have to do to learn it, and I'm going to get an A. I know I can, I just have to figure out how. That attitude is going to give you what you need to execute your goal, to execute your ambition of getting an A, and same applies with the English course. If you look at it with the attitude of this is way too much work, then going into it you're going to fail it because you already have the attitude that it's not worth your time and that you probably can't do it. But if your attitude is I'm going to put in whatever it takes to get an A, I'm going to make this research paper perfect, I'm going to put a little extra time, I'm going to sacrifice some fun nights, but I know I can do it, I know I can get an A. That attitude goes along with the ambition of getting an A, and because the attitude and ambition match, it's going to work, and you're going to execute your goal, you're going to execute your ambition. So, just there is an example of how attitude and ambition have to go together with everything. Schoolwork, actual work, high school work, college work, doesn't matter.